So in today's video, we are going to be trying the Crafter Square Etching Cream. This is a new product to Dollar Tree. Came out a few months ago, and I finally got my hands on it. So if you see it, pick it up. Well, first watch this video, and then you'll know if you should pick it up. So we're going to try this out together. We're going to follow the instructions on the back. And this is a 0.7 ounce bottle. So it's a small bottle, but for $1, what can you expect? So we're going to try this out on these glass mugs, kind of like glass beer mugs from Dollar Tree. We're going to test it out and see if it works. I've never actually worked with etching cream before. This is going to be my first time, so I don't have anything to compare it to, but I still really wanted to try it out because if it does, it's not bad for $1. So if you want to see if it works or not, just keep watching. Boop. So we're going to start by going into Design Space and picking the SVG that we want to use. This is the one I'm going to use. I'm just going to save it into Design Space and put it on the canvas. And then I'm going to resize it to the size that I think. And then I'm going to kind of weld everything together, because if not, everything's going to be cut separately, and I want everything to look just like it looks on the canvas. We're going to save it. Always make sure you save your projects in Design Space, because Design Space acts up a lot and you might lose something. So we're going to press Make It, and I'm going to use the washi sheet setting. I use this for vinyl whenever I have like small words or intricate designs. Like, it just cuts nicely, and if I were to cut it with like on the vinyl setting, it would normally just give me a super hard time. So I rather just cut it on the washi sheet. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it. It is the way to go. So we're gonna start off by weeding our vinyl. I chose removable vinyl. I don't know if that's the correct one to use. Normally you would weed everything around your letters and just keep your letters, but you're doing the opposite now. So we're gonna weed the actual letters and then leave all the outside. I really like these Dollar Tree painter cups that you put water in to clean your brushes and stuff for my weeding. So I'm gonna put that there, and then as I weed, I'm gonna put the vinyl in there. This is my own weeding tool that I made, and I absolutely love it. If you want to see a video on how to make it, they're really easy to make, and I use this way more than I use my Cricut weeding tools. So now we have our vinyl weeded. We need some transfer tape. I'm going to use the Cricut transfer tape. Okay. So, I'm going to peel it. And then you can take a squeegee. You can take a scraper tool. This one is the Tech Wrap one. Take our glass. We're gonna put our design where we want it. Oh, I guess it's gonna go right there. You wanna make sure you don't have any bubbles. And then we're going to take our transfer tape from one corner and we're going to press down and just start peeling it back. Okay, so now what I'm also going to do is we're going to take some painter's tape. And I'm gonna put it on the side everywhere. Make sure I'm not covering the design, but covering it in case the etching cream moves somewhere else. So make sure you get all the spots. Make sure you're not covering any part of your design with the painter's tape. You want it to be below it. Just covering any possible spots where the etching cream can go. So now we're going to open our etching cream. And it says, shake or stir before using. Apply a thick layer of glass etching cream to a clean glass by the applicator. Wait for 15 to 30 minutes, then rinse off the cream with water. If the unused cream becomes dry, add a few drops of water to dilute before using. Okay, so let's see how this looks. I kind of thought it would come with the applicator, but apparently not. I'm going to get some gloves and some popsicle sticks. I'm putting on some gloves because I don't think it's something you want on your skin. It doesn't say what kind of applicator to use. I have this green cutting mat from Dollar Tree here just because I don't want to protect my desk as much as I can. And there's really, the bottle is like half full. Like it's not like this full bottle. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to apply it. It does have a scent to it, so make sure you're like in a well ventilated area. And it's really liquidy. I don't know if etching cream is normally that liquidy, but it is. So just make sure you're covering every part of your design. So I'm just gonna put a good layer everywhere. And we're gonna let it sit for 15 minutes. 15 to 30 minutes. Maybe we'll try 30 minutes to let it do its thing. So I'm gonna put a timer on for 30 minutes. And we'll come back and see how well it worked. So I just realized that the middle part fell off at some point, but that's okay. So now we're gonna take it all off and we're gonna see if it worked or not.